So I see all these shows. I see so many new apps and so many new shows and so many new actors and so many new things. I've been doing this for a long time. So yeah. So I thought I'd come on and let everybody know that I'm going to be going back to verticals. I keep getting a lot of messages about it, and here's the answer: yes, I will be going back to verticals soon. I'm lining up some shows that we're going to start doing. Gonna collaborate with some really great actresses too. I've been reaching out to a couple of them, saying, "Hey, you interested in maybe doing a comedy or something like that?" So I think we're going to do that. Maybe start within a month, probably. And so yeah, so that, and then I was in New York a bunch. I know a couple of you saw that I was in New York. Yes, I was doing a show there, and that will come out next year. And what else? My hair's really long. I haven't cut it. It's like really long. I don't think my hair's ever been this long, actually. So yeah, there's that. What else is going on? What else? I know I haven't went live in a long time, so this is my hey, I'm still here. You know what I mean? Working on my car, working on the Mustang. I know all of you know if you've seen my Mustang. So it's in the shop today. I see somebody said something about the fake accounts. Let's divulge that for 1 second here. The fake accounts are crazy. There are so many of them, it is unreal. Does anybody see that? Who sees the fake spam accounts? Not the fan pages, right? The fan pages are one thing. The fan pages are incredible and they're awesome, and the edits are the things that I get tagged in are amazing. But the spam accounts, I mean, if I'm getting the spam accounts nonstop, some of you must be getting the spam accounts, right? You must. I'm getting messages. I like, there's these spam accounts that are commenting on my pictures to other people, responding as me, and I'm like, I didn't say that. That wasn't me. And then the other day, somebody was telling me about. They were like, search your name on TikTok. I was like, okay, I don't really use TikTok that much. I said, all right, I'll search my name on TikTok. So I searched my name on TikTok, and there's like 50 accounts, maybe more, maybe 100. I'm like, what the heck? And they're not all fan pages. They're like spam accounts, like pretending to be impersonation. I'm like, that's not me. And then I kept getting the messages about like the money, like people like these spam accounts are asking people for money. I'm not asking nobody for money. All right, I'm living a peaceful life in my home, and I'm quiet, and I like my coffee in the morning, and I peaceful. I'm not asking nobody for money. So if those spam accounts keep, and I see some messages about people saying, like, I don't know, some people might have gotten, I don't know. I think there was a couple that sent money to these spam accounts, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so bad, because there's not much that I can do to be like, hey, that's not me. I have 3 accounts. I think we've posted that a bunch, and I say we as in myself and the fan pages and all this stuff. So there's that. So don't send any money or anything to any of those spam accounts. All right, that's not me. I'm not asking for it. There's a lot of fan pages that are awesome. Quick shout out to Samantha, who runs one of the fan pages. It was her birthday the other day, so I just want to say hi, birthday Samantha. I love you. All of us love you. You're incredible, and I will see you in September at the Verticon situation. I will be there. So yeah, I think it's in September. I think so. It's on my calendar. So I'll be at the Verticon, seeing everybody, meeting everybody in person. And what else is going on? Just thought I'd like life update everybody, because it's like, there's so many of these vertical actors and all these things that are everyone's just so much social media going on with everyone, and I start to feel like I start to feel like a little lost because I'm like, I need to keep up more, but I'm trying, but I'm living I'm finding peace. I really needed some peace in my life, so I'm finding that, and it's been so good for me. I'm like, I know that for those of you that have followed my journey, I speak about mental health, anxiety, depression, men's and women's mental health, but I sometimes speak about men's because I'm male, and that whole mental health journey that I go through and speak about all the time, that a lot of you know. I'm doing so well. Wow, I'm doing so well. It's a whole different thing. There were so many things going on in my life that I was just being suffocated by just a lot. I was working almost every single day, filming for like the last 2-3 years, every day nonstop, and then I had life things, and I had personal things, and I had family things, and I had just so much going on. So I'm gonna say this. I'm really proud of myself a little bit for I was in such a deep hole of negativity, of just really struggling, and so I kind of pulled myself out of that a little bit. And so I'm proud of myself to being able to stand up on my 2 feet and figure that out. So yeah, I'm doing so well. And so I took a little break from social media to just chill out and just find myself again and find my purpose and my drive and my everything that was going on. So that was great. I mean, I did about 54 of those vertical shows, and it felt like I just started turning into a CEO at some point. I was just doing so many shows. I did like 96 days shooting days in a row or something. And then I was just like turning into I was just physically turning into a damn CEO or something. So, yeah, I had to find myself again. And then I did that, and I took the healing, and I took the process of learning and growing. And so, to answer that, I'm doing great. I really am. Can't wait to see you guys all if anybody's going to BurgerCon, I will be there. And that's it. So, that's all my life update. Let's see if anybody has... let's read some of these questions here. I'm pulling into my home. So let's see. How is everybody? I have not spoken to a lot of you in a long time, and I miss it. I used to do the live thing all the time, and we used to always connect. I had a new show coming out like every week. I had like a new show coming out, so there was always so much going on. But now I have a lot of things going on, but behind the scenes, so they're not really showing on social media, but they will. There's a lot of cool things, really, seriously, there are, and I'm so excited, and yeah, so that will come out at some point. So yeah, so I see some familiar faces in here. I see somebody just talking about my hair. Yeah, I just shaved my face. Anybody see that? I did take a couple videos that I'll have cut together for some TikTok video or something like that. Yeah, I've had facial hair for the last 2 weeks. I had a beard. So this morning I shaved because I have a meeting this afternoon that I need a clean shave for. So I think the brand of myself as an actor is clean shaven. That's the brand. But the personal life behind the scenes is I got a beard. I don't shave every day, so I had the beard going on. So let's see, let's answer some questions here, see what everybody's up to. Yeah, it's been a long time, but we're back, and it's great, doing so much better, and so yeah, let's see. Yeah, my hair's really long, huh? Wow, it's really long. Wow, so many. I see a lot of familiar faces. I mean, we had this thing going for a while. Remember? Like we were doing lives all the time and connecting and talking. Let's see. Do you like the Red Hot? I mean, come on. I mean, if you know me well enough, you know that I post Red Hot Chili Peppers all the time. That's like my thing, like the rock, the classic rock. That's my thing. And what's coming up next? Ooh, a bunch of things. Bunch of things coming up next. I'm gonna pull into my house here, and then I can answer for a couple questions, just so I can. I just thought this was a good time as I'm heading home to jump on and kind of reconnect, because I see a lot of these vertical actors. They keep up with the social media, and so I have been slacking for sure. So I thought it'd be a great time to jump on and speak, talk, connect, all that stuff. Let's get on to some of the. Let's see. There are some funny questions here that I don't know if I should answer. How's filming Love Story? Oh my God, great. I mean, that's a conversation that I will for sure jump into at some point. Maybe when it comes out. It's going to be out in February of near Valentine's Day. So that I'll have a lot more saying on that, and how amazing it was, and how just there's a lot. So I'll go into that at some point, but not now. Let's see. Ah, my gaze. Let's see. All right, so I'm home. Let me answer some questions. My gaze. Oh. All right, Andy Grammer. Yeah, who saw that I went there? I went to the Andy Grammer concert. Listen, who knows Andy Grammer? I'm going to say something about Andy Grammer here. I didn't meet Andy Grammer. I just ended up going to his concert. But I'm going to say something about that guy. Wow. What an incredible soul that man has. I mean, his music and I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of this Andy Grammer guy. I knew some of his music, but I never knew his name. But Andy Grammer, I mean, you listen to his music. I mean, it's just like, it's so positive and so uplifting. For somebody like me, sometimes I need it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go outside my house. It's a little loud. All right, let's see what else. I'm home. Get into some questions. And my car's very dirty. Let's see what else. Let's see, my house is locked, I think. Right? Yes. Verticon, yeah, very excited. I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna have a couple surprises for a couple. I'm gonna have some surprise at Verticon that nobody's gonna expect, and I think they said something about maybe not doing it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah. Love the hair. Yep. Hair's black. It's actually been turning red a little bit in the sun a little bit. Hi, babies. Look. Hi, babies. Look. Say hi. Hi, babies. Here's the other baby. Who knows my dog's names? Anybody? Anybody know the dog's names? Come on. I know you do. Bella. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Okay, come on outside. All right. You guys enjoy your time out. All right, let me sit down. 10 minutes to answer some questions and stuff like that. Bear and Bella. Yep, Bear and Bella. Yes, that's true. All right, so I'm up to date here. So let's see what's going on. Is that poor connection? Is it poor connection? Okay, I fixed it. Did I? I'll sit outside. Why not? Okay, so yeah, dream concert, yeah, for sure. Oh man, I want to be inside. Vert actors that you want to work. Haven't worked before. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I had a conversation the other day that I was saying, who have I not worked with, right? So I reached out to a couple people that I have not worked with. Who have I not worked with? Actually, does anybody know? And so I reached out to a couple people that I have not worked with, and I said, "Hey, do you want to do a show together?" And they were down. They were like, "Yes, of course." So so we're gonna put that together. So there's about 2 or 3 people that I think I haven't worked with that I really want to work with. So that will be that will happen right after what I'm working on now. I'll jump to that as soon as I finish this. I'll set up. I'll call a couple of the girls that I have not worked with. There's a lot of them, but the ones that I have not, I would love to collaborate and speak and see what we can put on screen, And I gotta go inside; it's too hot. All right, let's see. What questions I got here? Let's see. I see this Belgium. I don't know. To be honest, I would love to go to Belgium. I just don't know if I have any plans to go to Belgium. I would love to go to Belgium, but where can I find some light here? Okay. All right, let's see. I'll do something like that. Does that work? Oh, can I do this? All right. So let's see some more questions here. Because now nobody can say that I don't. You know what? Another thing that I've been seeing recently is people say that I'm not responding to the messages anymore. Come on, I'm trying. I'm trying. I really am. I try to get back to as many people as I can. And if I miss your message, I'm sorry. I don't mean to miss messages. I would like to talk and connect with everybody, but sometimes I try to get there and they pile up, so it gets a little difficult. Where did you get the painting behind you? This painting. Where did I get this painting from? I don't remember, actually. I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me, Somebody walked in my house the other day and they said, "Ew, I don't like that." I said, "I like it." So, well, it's not your house. I like it. Let's see. Who's your 3 top leading ladies? I can't do that. If I was to say 3 top leading ladies, you know how many others would be upset or would be. Do I have some ones that I enjoy working with? Yes, 100%. Do I have some ones that I think are incredibly talented and I would, yes, of course. But yeah. Do you love the beach? You want to know a secret about me? I've been to the beach almost every day this week. I'm actually tan. I usually burn. My face doesn't look tan, but my legs are tan. My legs are tan. Oh, I see the Terminalist, Dark Wolf, Chris Pratt. On the TV right now, an ad that Chris Pratt was starring in. It's called Mercy, and that is actually going to be in theater. Actually, it's going to be out, and it's supposed to be out in this January or February. One of those two. It's called Mercy. We did it a while ago, and I was in it a little bit. But I work with Chris, and wow, what a freaking amazing guy that. Always a Chris Pratt fan, but when I worked with him and talked to him, I was like, he's a really good guy. So yeah, that's it. So Terminalist, Dark Wolf. I'm gonna have to watch that. Let's see. Forget about me. I've been in the game. I've been doing the shows in the game for a long time. Don't forget about me. I'm right here. Poor internet. Can you guys not hear me? I'm coming to Spain one day. Yes, of course. So that's about it. Where's my hot rod? Whoa, there's a lot. I'm trying. It says, is some of your script? Yeah, I do improvise a lot. And then the director says, no. Like, yeah, sorry. Here, if you don't like it, we can cut it. It says bad internet. Okay, it looks like it. Well, listen, this is what I'll say. Just to end this out here. Thanks everybody for for following the journey that I've been on. Is it lagging? Okay, I'm gonna go outside. Can you hear? Can we hear? Okay. So this is what I'll say. I feel like a lot of you that have been following me, been on the journey with me. It's been a long one, and there's been so many shows and so many people come. I just wanted to kind of get on here and express the gratitude again. Of course, I always do. I always will. And the reason why I took the time from social media was because I needed to heal. I needed to find myself and go through my own personal life things. Right. That's what life's about. Right. We need to do that. Why does it say frozen? Damn it. How about now? Well, it says that it keeps freezing. But I don't know what everybody heard from that. But what I will say is that there's been so many moments in these last 2 years, 2-3 years that we've technically went through together, because there's been so much of things that have been going on in the industry and whatever. So I just want to say thank you. I want to come on and I wanted to just talk quick again to everybody, just so that that I'm doing well. I'm alive, and I'm doing so much better from depression, anxiety, and all the things that I deal with, and so that's it. So I love all you guys. Thanks for always being there for me and supporting me and showing me love. And I try to do it back to everybody, because everybody in this world needs it, right? We all need it, no matter who you are. Whatever you're going through, everybody goes through something. So I think the most important thing is community, right? Community in life is what is the most important thing. I've tried to go through. I try to go through life at a couple different points, with not with the most community involved, more with myself at the forefront. And I think now that I've realized in the last whatever, is that it's actually all about community. It's all about that's what matters. So I just wanted to get on and come talk to everybody, and that's it. So I appreciate everybody. I love everybody. I hope to talk to you soon. I'm still here. I do try to read read all the messages and all the things that come through to me. If I don't respond to everybody, I try, but I do read a lot of them. I try my best to read a lot of them. And so yeah. So you send a message. I go to look at it. Actually, I'll say one more thing. Actually, the thing where I see a lot of this stuff is Twitter. A lot of the people that tweet at me, or X or whatever you want to call it, that tweet at me or whatever, all that stuff, that's where I see it. So all the things about that they're not seeing it. That's where a lot of the thing. I put a lot of the pictures up there and stuff like that. Okay, all right. Well, this is a good check-in. Seems like there's a lot of people that came in and came out. But yeah, so much love. And I will talk to you soon. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. See ya.